The Acura MDX since 2001 has been one of the go-to choices for shoppers who want an SUV with a lap of luxury but don't want an ultra hefty price tag. Now, while European competitors may offer more prestige and better driving dynamics, the Japanese still tend to give you that sense of opulence. And the MDX got a full redesign in 2014, having a higher quality interior, more power, and most important of all, more luxury. So let's go ahead and see if it's still a pretty good value for 2016. Now, new for the 2016 model year on the MDX is that there is an available Acura Watch package, which essentially bundles up all of the safety features together in the MDX. There's also a new 9-speed automatic transmission that replaces the 6-speed automatic. Acura says it is 66 pounds lighter and enhances acceleration performance with more closely spaced gears plus 25% faster shift times. Mechanics have also changed in the MDX's all-wheel drive system. The revised system is 19 pounds lighter and has increased torque vectoring response for enhanced turning. Now, as far as styling goes on the MDX, I am quite a big fan of it. I love the dual headlight design with the LEDs. They look really great in my opinion and do illuminate the road pretty well. Also do love the front grille of the MDX too. And overall, I think it has a pretty athletic presence while still looking pretty elegant too. Now here goes the key fob for the vehicle. I love the key fob, very high quality looking. You do have your lock, unlock, and then your power tailgate, and then your panic button too. Now essentially the MDX we have here is also pretty loaded. It has the tech package as well as the entertainment package too. Now it is the graphite luster metallic exterior color with smart key access on all 4 doors. And you also do have chrome exterior door handles. Has a full-on black leather interior. Power driver's seat with power recline and power lumbar too, of course. Now stepping on into the interior of the MDX here, the step-in height is pretty good. And you're treated with a very beautiful cabin design here, very lavish. Certainly one of my favorite cabin designs in the class. Now you do have push button ignition. Just put your foot on the brake and hit the button to start. And what you're hearing there is a 3.5 liter V6. Now coming to your transmission, like I said, you have a new 9-speed automatic, and they got rid of the traditional gear shifter with the push button one that they introduced on the Acura TLX. And overall, I'm a pretty big fan of it, but it will take a little bit of time to get used to if you're not used to this kind of setup. Now, all of your gears are buttons. Push for reverse, push for neutral, and then push down for drive. Easy as that. And then you have your different driver selectable modes right here. Then push for park. And then putting the vehicle into reverse displays your rear view camera with guidance lines. You also do have trajectory too. And then you can also change the different views of the rear view camera. You have a wide angled view, a top down view, and your normal view. Very nice. And I'm going to go ahead and turn on the lights and the hazards too. All windows are fully automatic in the MDX, and let's go ahead and pop up the hood and check out the engine bay. Heated exterior mirrors with LED turn signal indicators. You also do have these pretty nice looking 19-inch alloy wheels. We're a pretty big fan of the design of them. Coming up on the front end, you have LED headlights. Love the headlight design. Now under the hood here you have a pretty potent 3.5 liter V6 producing 290 horsepower at 6,200 RPM and 267 pound-feet of torque at 4,500 RPM. Front-wheel drive is standard while all-wheel drive is optional. It does run on premium unleaded fuel, with EPA estimates being 18 in the city and 26 on the highway. Now, pretty surprisingly, the fuel economy numbers didn't get any better over the 2015 model year, with the addition of more gears as well as reduced weight too. I'm pretty surprised about that. However, this 3.5 liter V6 certainly provides enough power for your daily commute. Now, competitors of the MDX, you have the Lexus RX, the Audi Q7, as well as the Mercedes-Benz ML. Rear window wiper with a rear window defroster, and rear reflectors too. And you do have a LED third brake light as well as a shark fin antenna. Overall, fairly stylish rear end here. Now, like I said, EPA estimates are 18 city, 26 highway. Total vehicle price for this particular one is $52,210. Now, of course, you have all of your basic power necessities: power windows, power door locks, and power mirrors. Memory seat settings for 2 people. And let's go ahead and rev it up. Very nice. Has some decent grunt to it, I have to say. Now, as far as build quality and materials go inside of the MDX here, it's pretty good, and it was much better than the previous generation MDX. Now, you do have nice soft touch materials up here on the upper door panel, mid door panel, and on the armrests with this nice premium stitching. Up here on the dashboard, it has this nice soft touch padding as well, down here too. And then also down here on the center console lid as well. Overall, materials are excellent, and then the build quality is also very good too. You won't find many panel gaps inside of this interior, and everything feels pretty well put together, I have to say. So overall, build quality and materials are excellent in the MDX. Now, if you do get the new Acura Watch package, it comes with a host of safety features. This includes adaptive cruise control, collision mitigation braking system, forward collision warning, lane departure warning, lane keeping assist, blind spot detection, as well as a rear cross traffic monitor. So it does come with quite a lot. Now, coming to the steering wheel, I do love the steering wheel of the MDX. It's pretty high quality and stylish looking overall, and I'm a pretty big fan of this 3-spoke design here. Now, you do have your steering wheel mounted audio controls, Bluetooth phone controls, and your voice recognition, of course. And then your cruise control buttons over here. And then you also do have adaptive cruise control too. Power tilting and telescoping steering wheel. And it does have a pretty good range of adjustment overall. And I also forgot to mention that you do have paddle shifters for the manual shiftability too. Now, down here, you have a little storage cubby with a 12-volt power outlet. 2 cup holders as well. And then you also do have a pretty large, deep center console with this sliding lid. And then the center console lid, like I said, is nice soft touch with nice stitching. Coming up here, you have your auto dimming rearview mirror. Garage home link is up here, roadside assistance. And then your sunroof with your sunroof controls and a sliding shade. Then you have your interior illumination, and they are LEDs. Headliner is also nice and plush too. Now, coming to your main head unit, you have the dual screen setup. Now, basically, this is a touchscreen right here, and then this screen right here is all controlled by these buttons and this knob right here. And basically this is all for your audio, and then the little climate control functions down there in your heated seats. Coming to your different audio sources, you have your AM, FM, XM satellite radio, your optical disc drive, which is your CD player, and then your hard drive, and then your USB port iPod integration. And then you also do have your Bluetooth streaming audio, your auxiliary input, and your Pandora internet radio, as well as your AHA internet radio. So lots of different media sources here. But overall, I really do love the responsiveness of this touchscreen, and you also do have this nice haptic feedback whenever you touch on something. So overall, I will give them credit to that. I do love the responsiveness of this touchscreen here. And the rendering and the graphics are also pretty good too. Now coming to that screen up there, basically it's going to show you various amounts of vehicle information as well as your nav and your phone, and you could change different settings from here too. Now coming to your nav, the map quality is okay, but Acura and Honda, they've been using this same basic system for quite some time now. Now you do have live traffic and all that good stuff, but overall it does what it needs to do without fuss. Coming to your phone, you could pair up your Bluetooth phone, then you have your call history and then your speed dial too. Coming to info, you have your trip computer, voice info, traffic incidents, your calendar, you could change your clock and wallpaper, pretty nice there. Then coming to settings, you have many different settings, audio settings, phone settings, navi settings, camera settings, so many different vehicle settings here. Then you have all of your driver assistance settings, your blind spot information, lane keeping assist, and then your forward collision warning distance. So overall, my biggest gripe of these two screens here is that I wish they would put everything on one little screen instead of having two screens. But for those of you who like the two screens, which does make it look a little bit more technologically advanced, it's not the most simple and easy to use system on a day-to-day basis. And their user friendliness isn't all that great, I have to say. But overall, it does take a little while to get used to. Now, as far as the seats go in the MDX, they are very plush and very comfortable, great for long road trips. And the thigh support is also pretty good too, and these seats don't feel firm at all. Now, as far as visibility goes, visibility is pretty good. You have a nice amount of side glass area, outward visibility is decent. Rearward visibility, however, can be a little bit of a challenge due to the small little rear window back there. Now you also do have your disc drive for your rear entertainment system. Coming over here, you have your lane departure warning, and then your blind spot detection is right there too. And then you have your traction control off button as well. Now as far as the gauges go, the gauges are very bold, clear, and easy to read. Definitely won't have a problem seeing them. Coming to that little center screen right there, basically it shows you your different selectable driver modes. Now to select between them, you press this little button right here, and it's called the integrated dynamic system. You have a comfort mode, a sport mode, and a normal mode too. Also down there you have your trip odometer, and then what gear you're in, and then your exterior temperature readout as well. Now as far as driving the MDX goes, if you're looking for a very comfortable and supple ride, the MDX definitely does well at that. And then if you're looking for decent steering too, the MDX also has that too. So it has a pretty nice balance between pretty good handling as well as a pretty comfortable ride. However, if you're looking for a more performance-oriented mid-size crossover, definitely go with the BMW X5 or the Porsche Cayenne. But however, that 3.5-liter V6 we have here certainly provides enough power for your daily commute and hauling the kids' gear around. Alright, and let's go ahead and shut it down. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of the vehicle. Now you do have a power tailgate. Now if you are looking for more cargo space, I suggest checking out the GMC Acadia or the Buick Enclave. The cargo capacity isn't too bad in this vehicle, but it's certainly not the best in the class. Now you do have a third row of seats, and then you can also pull the seats forward by pushing that little button right there. And to fold the seats all the way down, you actually have to go on the little lever on the side of the second row of the seats. Now you do have a 12-volt power outlet back here too. Now build quality and materials back here do follow through. Still nice and soft touch on the upper door panel, mid door panel, and armrests, and you still have the pretty nice wood grain interior trim. We also do have manual rear sunshades back here. But like I said, if you want to fold the seats down, just pull this lever up like that, and the seats come right down. And if you're trying to hop into the third row, just push this button right here. The seats pull right forward. And for the people that are sitting in the third row, they could push this button right here. Now, I'm not going to try to fit into the third row, but it is pretty cramped overall. If you're looking for more leg space, I suggest going with the Buick Enclave or the GMC Acadia. However, the third row is certainly recommended for small children only. Now, sitting back here in the second row, however, it's a different story. There's plenty of legroom back here. You have dual map pockets, rear air vents, as well as heated rear seats, so you're not skipping out on luxury. You also do have automatic climate control back here, and a 115-volt power outlet. Very nice. It's a very comfortable experience overall. However, I wish there was a panoramic sunroof, but we do have a rear seat DVD entertainment system. However, there is no panoramic sunroof available on the MDX. Now, as far as the seats go themselves, they're actually pretty comfortable overall. Certainly great for small children. And 3 full-size adults should fit inside of here pretty good. And here goes your rear DVD entertainment system. You also do have a little remote control right there, which pops right out. But overall, it's a pretty nice experience. And you have your interior illumination lights back here too. And a rear center armrest with cup holders. Alright. Powered passenger seat with power recline. Glove box compartment, nice and damp, lined with felt, very high quality. So with its pretty capable handling, its high quality interior, long list of standard and available features, as well as good fuel economy, the 2016 Acura MDX is a very good choice for a mid-size luxury crossover. So remember that this is Cameron Birch from Cameron's Car Reviews.